Hey y'all, how's it going? Ooh, just washed my hair, it's going a little crazy. Here I am. I'm at the KOA Nashville Campground. It's in like the Opryland area. It's like 2 miles away from the hotel that we went to yesterday. So I just wanted to give y'all a little tour around the campground because it's actually really, really nice. So I'm gonna talk about Teddy right after this, and then I'm gonna show y'all around, okay? Okay, so the other day, Teddy was in my mom's yard while she was working on the RV in the driveway, and I guess he went over to the sidewalk, which he is disabled. He can't get anywhere very fast, so she doesn't usually have him on a lead or anything. She lives in the suburbs. So a neighbor saw Teddy on the sidewalk and was like, oh, he's getting away. And my mom was like, no, it's fine, he's fine. And then the neighbor proceeded to pick him up, like a baby, like you would a baby, you know, just under the arms, instead of kind of like under his belly and whatnot. So he ended up getting injured and had to go to the vet. So he is on some extra pain medication right now. He's actually doing okay. He's just, I don't know, he kind of gets whiny in the afternoons, but he's all right. So he had to go on a different pain medication because he's already kind of at the max of pain medications that he takes like every day. So yeah, he's not doing horrible, but he's not doing great either. So, but yeah, this crying and whining, that's an everyday kind of thing. He's just a little grumbly man. That's okay, buddy. So Otis did his last laser treatment on, he has allergies, so that's why he coughs. He's gonna take, so he's just gonna start doing the hydrotherapy, the water treadmill, instead of doing laser all the time. So he's doing fantastic though. Otis is all good, all back to normal, so very happy. Okay, so here's our site. We got a deluxe patio site, so it has table and chairs. This is the cover for my mom's scooter because it's been rainy, so we just have that sitting out to dry. And so the patio furniture, it's got like a rocking bench, and then it's made out of like that deck composite type of material, so it's really nice and sturdy. And then it comes with a fire pit too. Everything is paved. It's really nice. So there's a dog wagon, of course, and my mom's scooter. There's my bike. So I'm actually going to take the scooter around so that I can film as I'm moving without it being jumpy. So I love driving this thing, y'all. If you've ever driven one of these scooters, it's really fun. Okay, so I'm at the front of the resort now. So you come in, you see this big sign with a guitar. I feel like you can't go anywhere with Nashville without seeing a big guitar. And so then to the right of that sign is a nice tennis court. And then there's a whole bunch of activities over here. I'll take you in there and show you. And then to the left, there's a bunch of cabins. There's kind of cabins dispersed throughout the campground. It's really cool. They have like different sizes and whatnot, different options. There's also tent camping options. I will show you that. I don't know that I would recommend that unless you're just looking for a cheap way to visit Nashville. Other than that, I mean, I wouldn't choose this campground if I had, if I had the money for a hotel room or something. So, all right, let me show you these activities over here. Okay, so there's like a little fire pit thing for people to hang out at. Some hammocks just beyond that. And then straight ahead is the pool. So the pool area is pretty big. It's like there's some bar tables over here. Some low seating, some chairs and tables, lounge chairs. There's lounge chairs in the pool, which is cool. And then there's a hot tub right there. And then there's like the clubhouse and store and all that. There's a lounge in there that has good Wi-Fi. It looks like there's another fire pit there. I actually haven't used the pool. I'm not real big on swimming. I like swimming. I don't know. I get bored after a few minutes. So I'm like, what was the point of that? Now I gotta wash my hair and yada yada yada. I'm sure some of y'all can relate. I'd rather just swim in like a natural body of water. And then right here, it looks like a ping pong table. Definitely a lot of stuff on it. And then there's a nice little waterfall and pond, and horseshoes right here. I think that you should probably be able to go inside and get some horseshoes. There's like a outdoor bowling right here. There's a giant chess, a giant checkers, and cornhole in between. And then right here is a shuttle stop, so you can get a shuttle to downtown on the Broadway area. So we are doing that tomorrow. Okay, so I just went inside the Clubhouse general store thing, and there's like a check-in desk and then a little shop with like some souvenirs and snacks and stuff. And then on this side over here, it's like a nice big clubhouse type area. A lot of seating, chairs. There's a ping pong table inside, pool table. There's like a desk, and there was some things like for like snacks and stuff for sale. So it looks pretty nice. And so last night when I was editing the hotel video, this closes at 5 and we got back at like 7 something. I got everything edited together and then I had to upload it to YouTube. And since this was closed, the Wi-Fi at the RV is not great. It wasn't uploading. So I had to come and sit right here outside for like 30 minutes waiting for that video to upload. Felt like a darn ding dong. It was like 9 o'clock at night sitting out here all by myself, but I got it done. So let's continue taking a look around though. Okay, so here are a couple of tent sites. I guess it's 2 because each one kind of has their own little grill and little table thing, whatever that is, and then a swing. So yeah, kind of what I was mentioning, that I wouldn't stay here unless I was just looking for somewhere cheap to be in Nashville, just because these are really awkwardly placed. You're kind of in the middle of everything, and there's not a lot to do here. Like after, well, I think the pool's open until midnight, which is cool, but like after 5 kind of shuts down. And like when it got dark yesterday, it kind of seemed like everybody just went to bed. So I don't know, without anything to really do, sitting in a tent just seems kind of funny to me, and awkward and weird. So yeah, I don't know that I would stay here in a tent. And so here's like a shower house right next to the campsites, which is cool. And then there are these cabins right here to the left. I'll film them a little bit more in a minute, but there's people outside of one and I don't want to film them because they didn't consent to being filmed. So I'll show you those in a sec. Okay, so here are these little cabins. I think that the shower houses are nearby because they don't look quite big enough to maybe have anything going on in there besides like a bed and a dresser and a TV. So, but they've each got a table outside, the swing, a little bench for the fire pit, and a barbecue grill. So that's pretty cute. And there's definitely different sizes of cabins in here. So I will do a little bit of research and find out. Sorry, I'm going over a bump on this scooter. My voice is cracking. I'll find out about the pricing on the different types of cabins, okay? Okay, and then here are a bunch of RV sites. These ones over here look awfully small, like for really small little trailers. And then, so most of the sites are pretty large. We have a lot of extra space in our site, and our RV is 29 feet long. So, yeah, lots of real, like different kinds of RVs, older ones, newer ones, super expensive ones, itty bitty ones. So, I like that, you know, that it's all inclusive. You know what I mean? Like, or it's an inclusive place. You know, a lot of places they'll be like, well, hang on, let me flip it around. So I like that the KOA is inclusive of everyone, you know, no matter, you know, kind of what their income, what their rig looks like. A lot of places will be like, you can't bring an RV in here if it's more than 10 years old, which is like, I mean, it's kind of something that you hope to keep for more than 10 years, you know. It's a big purchase, so I don't really like that when they're like, you can't bring it in if it was made in 2010 or earlier. Like, that just doesn't sit right with me. I mean, I can understand not wanting people to bring in like a falling apart piece of junk in here, you know, that makes everything look bad. But I like that it is inclusive. So let's go take some more looks around. Okay, so continuing talking about the limiting of age of RVs. RVs tend to look really dated really fast. So this one here, I would say it's probably no more than 15 years old, but it looks really dated. So I don't know, they just change the styles of them quite frequently, so they just, I don't know, they look older than they are a lot of the time. So I just don't think that it's, sorry mosquito, I don't think that it's fair to, you know, limit an RV based on, you know, what it looks like, as long as it's in, you know, pretty good condition. So anyways, so I did some research. Those little cabins that I was showing that looked like they didn't have a bathroom, they don't, and I checked it like some random nights in the middle of the month, like during the middle of the week, and it was like $73 a night. So Our site, I think, was like $118 a night, and we've got water, electric, and the sewer, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's about the same as staying at a hotel, but you know, we've got a rolling hotel, so we don't need that. So that's really nice. Love having a rolling hotel room, but I do call it a rolling porta potty because it does just travel with you. So, I don't know. It feels a little weird sometimes to be like, my bed is in a rolling porta potty. So anyways, let's go look at some of the bigger cabins, because those have little kitchenettes, bathrooms, and whatnot. So, but the bigger ones, I think when I was looking, were like $172. It's like $100 more than the ones without a bathroom. So let's take a look. So this is a cute little area of like cabins that are kind of all facing each other into a green space. Looks like they've all got nice furniture, grills. So these are a little bit nicer. It looks like there's cornhole right here to play. Very nice. These ones look like they probably are like a 1-bedroom, but will have a bathroom and a kitchenette too. Okay, and then right next to the clubhouse are some more cabins here. These ones look pretty small. Looks like that one might have an upstairs based on the windows there. Yeah, they look like they probably have the room for a bathroom. And then over across the way are some tent camping sites. So you can see what I mean about it just being kind of awkwardly placed. Not really like, I guess you wouldn't really want to go tent camping somewhere like this anyways. You know, when I go tent camping, it's usually, you know, to experience like, you know, a state park or something where there's outdoor stuff to do. Whereas like here at the RV park, campground, you know, you can go to the pool and stuff, but like really you're just kind of hanging out. So anyways, I'm on the other side now of the pool area. The pool's right there, and there's a dog park here. And then there's some stuff in the middle as well, I'll show you. But I tend not to bring Otis to a dog park just because he is a little older, he's a little fragile, you know, just in case anybody else comes in. And also a lot of the times people don't pick up after their dog, so there are messes that he could step in, and then I have to clean him, so I'd rather him just, you know, take him for a walk. Okay, and then there's the dog park, and then here is like a little stage with some, you know, natural seating. It's pretty cool. The first night we got here I heard live music, but it was kind of late, so I didn't come over to see. There's a slide there. Looks like a little natural playground with some logs and stuff. And then over here behind the clubhouse next to the pool, there's like a big inflatable jumpy thing. It's not inflated right now. It's surrounded by sand, so kids can play in the sand, and I'm not going to film it because there are some kids playing in the sand. So it's just a really big, probably like 30 by 20 foot plastic rubber type thing. I guess it's probably like tarp, trampoline material. And then they inflate it, and it becomes like a bubble, and you can jump on it. That sounds cool, but it hasn't been inflated since we've been here, so. I just love coming to the campground because you see all kinds of different things. This beautiful Airstream, this big toy hauler. So the toy hauler means that on the back of it there, the back folds down into a ramp. So you can put motorcycles, bikes, ATVs, whatever in there. Okay, and here's some more cabins. Looks like they're the kind that might have a bathroom. Maybe a little kitchenette. It seems kind of louder over here. We're on the other end of this aisle. But so Briley Parkway is right here, so it's kind of loud over here. So I don't know if I would choose this side. This person has a big bulldog on the back of their RV. That's cute. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about you know, RVing and how, you know, you could be really expensive with it, or you could be, you know, pretty cheap with it. RVing is something that's kind of accessible to most everyone, honestly. You know, you can get a little trailer. Like there's one that our cars can tow, which our cars can tow up to 2,000 pounds. Not actually 2,000 pounds. You're supposed to tow like 80% of that. But the little trailers, they're like, there's one that Jayco makes, which is the maker of our Class C here, little trailer, that has a little futon flip down bed inside, an air conditioning unit, a TV, a wardrobe, and then on the back you flip up the top and it has an outdoor kitchen. And that's, you know, like 15 grand, you know, and you can always buy a used trailer. I wouldn't worry about buying a used trailer because you know, the engine isn't attached. You just have your own car or truck or whatever to tow it. So something like a Class C where the engine is in it, that would make me nervous to buy used, because you never know what's going on with that. But yeah, I think that RVing is really cool. It's for everybody, you know, it's really for everybody. And that's why I don't like discriminatory practices about, you know, what kind of RVs can go where. Especially if it's just a normal campground. Like, the one in Dauphin Island that we went to had some rules, and it was nice, but it was also like, just because you have a nicer, newer RV doesn't mean that you are, I don't know how to say this. We saw some weird things there for sure, you know, from people with nicer RVs. So I don't get it. You know, people can be any kind of way, no matter what their status. So it's kind of where I'm at with it. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed, and tomorrow we're going to downtown Nashville on the downtown shuttle. So I'm going to film what we can. We probably will take an Uber to that architectural archaeology. I'm like, what is the name? It's an alliteration. I need help. Architectural archaeology, which is the American Picker store. Take an Uber from downtown on Broadway to over there, because we've taken a couple Ubers since we've been here, and it's been fine. It's been fine. I hadn't taken an Uber since I was in LA in 2018. That was my last trip, was 10/31/18. So I was like, wow, it's been a while since I've used this, and I've never used Lyft. So I'm like, wow, I just haven't needed a ride anywhere in a long time. So yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow, and have a great day. Bye.